So, family, back with another download. Listen to this. It's time to take responsibility and to be accountable for where you are spiritually and where you are emotionally. Okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. In your union with Holy Spirit, there will be so many things that are brought to your attention, whether it be by triggers, whether it be by circumstances, whether it be by what is presented to you in your present moment. All right. You have all kinds of signs in regards to where you are seated, where you are postured. All right. If there is lack present in your life, there are certain signs that will be present with it. Start with your mindset. Start with the actions that you take to create a better financial space. Start with budgeting. All right. Am I a good steward over what I have? All right. There's always going to be a sign about where you are seated in your emotions. If it's difficult for you to communicate, you know that that's an area that needs your attention. Your union with Holy Spirit will cause you to be accountable for all the areas of your life that need an adjustment. That's what I like to call what I do daily, is I'm adjusting spiritually and emotionally daily, because you're always going to get a sign about where you're seated. It's easy for us to say, oh, I'm healed in that area, when you haven't had a challenge in that area. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Because every area that you proclaim that you're healed in, there will be a challenge that proves your healing. Okay? So you don't have to get discouraged about where you are or about what shows up in your life. Remember, we attract what we are. Okay? Many times things show up in our life because some of those things are present within us. Then there are other times that things show up in our life because we are a light that illuminates the solution. You will know the difference between the two. You will know whether someone has showed up because you've been a light, or whether someone has showed up because there's a lesson that needs to be learned. You will know it by how it unfolds. Okay? It is up to you to evolve. It is up to you to take responsibility for your emotional healing and your spiritual transformation with your union with Holy Spirit. That's a choice that you will have to make. We have a free will in this thing. All right? But if you want to live, how does the saying go? I'm living my best life. The way you live your best life is by being accountable and responsible for what is present. Where am I seated? Where am I emotionally? Am I able to handle life? If you're not able to handle life, then what you do is you begin to uproot. Figure out where you lost the track of life. Where did I start not being able to handle life? When did I become overly anxious? When did I become an overthinker? When did I lose connection with Holy Spirit? Because remember now, the Spirit is always there. And we only lose connection when we turn away from it. All right? Doesn't mean it left. It means we left. All right? It means we left. And in order for you to move forward in life, progressively, learning, healing, ascending, you're going to need to take responsibility for where you are seated. And I'll see you on the next download. Toodles.